These are propaganda posters from Iraq War, obviously. And then I've got translations on them where they translated. Anyway, that's what that is. The trip, wartime propaganda leaflets of once Saddam Hussein. It's got his boys on the back of it. It's talking about $30 million reward for that. And this is obviously is a matchbook. I've got the translation where you can see it's translated what it said, but it was a matchbook front and back with Saddam and his boys. Anyway, thought that was kind of nifty, kind of neat. Something different, definitely wartime propaganda, so. That's what the words say. Propaganda stuff. This one's basically talking about this is during the Iraq War. Now it gets into, I think, see, there's still a Iraq War stuff, propaganda leaflets. They're both sides. I've got some from both sides from they're dropping. Now this gets into, I'm pretty sure this is the World War II stuff, but see, it's got basically saying, you know, you're gonna die and somebody's getting your woman back home. And, oh, it's got these are fold outs too. That's the back side of them. Yeah, and then that. It's crazy. There's some really rough ones too, man. There's some really rough ones, propaganda leaflets. Yeah, some really rough ones. And then it gets into the older ones. We've got a bunch of the older ones, and a lot of them fold out. Oh, think how she is suffering. And then it's got that you open up, and it's that on the inside. That's what that is. It's crazy. And then, yeah. That Sip fella, that slacker, of course, is a villain and is rich and handsome, well-groomed and full of influence. He might be having your girl right now. He winks and says, yes, we thank you for all, and heaven knows more for more. Anyway, that one's another one. They get really crude, I will say that. Just beware, these are not, these get really crude. They get really, really bad as I go through some of these World War II ones. Are crazy. America's Playboy #1. And they're propaganda. These are, leaflet propaganda leaflets. It's yours for the asking. What's this one? Spring Dance. They get really. Kind of crazy, y'all. Kind of crazy. It gets really racist too. Really racist stuff. It gets, see, pretty heavy. I mean, but it's, these are historical wartime leaflets that were put out by the enemy. I'll show it. My hand, get my hand shaking. I'm trying to go through these. Not real steady. stuff like this. Don't go west. Basically, trying to convince you to. Oh, this one was neat. I really got a kick out of this one, or these two. Ticket to Armistice, and then here's all you do. Going towards the lane, flying, waving the flag, strap your gun to your left shoulder, muzzle down, point behind you. Show a ticket to sentry, any number. May surrender with one ticket, Japanese Army headquarters, and then it's good. That. Cheers for the asking. Basically making threats. See, that's Japanese. Suppose this is World War II stuff. World War II era. Let's see. Basically trying to convince the American war guys to surrender. I don't know if I have to flip them. Some of the flip opens they get really. Well, this one does. Oh, this one opens up. Okay. This one opens up. Oh yeah. Look. Okay. So it's got this, but then you open it up, and it's got that. But if you continue to resist, then whenever you're from trucking, only death awaits you. Bullet holes in your guts, agonizing death. You have two alternatives. Take your choice. And then yeah, see, that's the way most of them do their fold outs like that. He's like ready, before he went to war, when he's getting ready to go to war, and then he's at war, and obviously somebody's taking his gun, and they keep throwing that in there. They really do. Today and tomorrow. Yeah. Rough stuff, man. They get really bad. Spectre Command. Roosevelt, show go Americans. Eat Australians out of their homes if necessary. The Americans, something Australian. No, it's basically saying America's killing Australia with the war stuff. Same stuff. They get red. I'm telling you. Okay, A1 pass, but this is what happens. The fragments from the bomb, one burst machine gun fire, one fierce thrust of a bayonet gets you, but in this case, you're still alive and you don't have to die unless you want to. God. I mean, come on. Golly. It gets bad, I'm telling you. I've been through these. These were ones my dad had collected, I guess. Yeah, that my dad had collected. That's one I didn't see earlier. Oh yeah, this one's crazy. This one goes hard. Just know it's really racist and bad looking, but that does. You say, remember, take your sweet time in the front aisle seat. I get hands full now with your sweet tits at home. And then yeah. This guy was smart. This guy was smart. He got his food, he got his cigs, and all assured of life and chance to get back home. And you flip it open by doing that. Oh, but I don't know. Oh, okay, it's got him there. But, yeah, anyway. And then I'm trying to get it so we can read it. My hands are shaking there. Propaganda. Propaganda.